Are you planning to buy a battery electric car? If you are, then watch the video till the end to know the important things to know before buying an electric car. You would have heard about their less maintenance, less running cost, better performance, etc. Never take a decision to buy an electric car before answering the questions that we are going to discuss now. If you are watching the video from Get Electric Vehicle for the first time, here is a quick introduction. We create videos about electric vehicle technology, projects, news, reviews and more on this channel. To get updates on regular videos, remember to subscribe to this channel and press the bell icon. The first question, does the car have enough range? Electric vehicles are not a practical choice for everyone. You should ask yourself how long would you travel every day in your car. Most electric cars provide a range greater than 200 kilometers. Some of them have a much lesser range. The range of electric cars does matter since the charging stations might not available everywhere. Sometimes you have to rely on home charging stations. If you travel from home to office every day by car and the office is not too far, then you may go for an electric car. You could get a charging station at the office itself. The average distance traveled by a passenger would be around 50 kilometers. If you are not going for too long trips through a region where there are no charging stations, then an EV with shorter range will also suit you. Otherwise, you have to consider electric cars with longer range, such as Tesla Model 3. The second question that you should ask yourself is, what is your budget? The purchase price of an electric car is 10 to 50% more than that of an equivalent IC engine car. There are additional costs involved. The insurance for an EV is more than that for a gasoline car. The running cost of electric car is less. That is one of the reasons why an EV attracts people. So consider your budget before going for an electric vehicle. The third question is, do you have enough charging stations available around? The most commonly used charging stations for an electric vehicle is the home charging stations. The EV owners charge their car overnight plugged into the socket that available in the garage. The availability of public charging stations in the city would be an advantage for you if you are driving an electric car. If you are planning road trips by electric car, then make sure that fast charging stations are available at every 200 km or less. Otherwise, it will considerably increases your travel time. Whenever you go out in an electric car, keep an eye on the state of charge of the battery. The trip would have to complete without draining the battery completely. If your city is covered with charging station network, then you are lucky enough. You could make hassle-free round trips in the city. It also depends on your commute patterns. If you are going to use the car primarily to go to office and back, and the car could provide enough energy to travel, then don't worry about the public charging stations. The next question you should ask yourself is, are you ready to install a home charging station? Level 2 home charging stations are an additional infrastructure that you have to install to charge your electric car a little faster. The level 1 charging that could charge your electric car very slowly does not require any additional infrastructure. The level 1 charging could add only 6 km per 1 hour of charging. So most of the EV owners buy a 240 volt level 2 charger along with the electric car. It makes their car to fully charge in around 4 to 5 hours. The level 2 charger can add around 40 km per 1 hour of charging. It is really necessary to buy one. There is a small additional electrical work has to be done to install level 2 charger at your home. Some of the car manufacturers or sellers will help you to do it. Otherwise, hire an electrician to install level 2 charger for you. You should check it before buying an electric car. The next question is, do you check battery condition and warranty? This is one of the important things that you should be aware of. Do you know that the electric car battery replacement can be expensive? How often you have to replace the electric car battery? The EV manufacturers will have a claimed warranty for electric car batteries. For example, Chevrolet Bolt EV has a claimed warranty of 8 years or 100,000 miles. That is approximately 160,000 kilometers. Check the battery replacement cost and resale value of the car before buying it. There is no other option than replacing the depleted battery of an electric car. If you are buying a used car, make sure that you do a range test on the car and check the warranty of the battery. Another question you should answer yourself is, Do you have to buy or lease the car? Car leasing is a service that helps you to use an electric car without the headache of insurance, maintenance, etc. Are you a business person who switches the city in every 1 or 2 years? Then consider leasing an electric car. Think about the cost implication and make a suitable decision. Do you know about the tax rebate and incentives? EV ownership helps you out to get some tax rebate and incentives based on the city where you live. Check the battery capacity, motor rating and all other factors that lead to a tax rebate. Before buying an electric car, don't forget to check them out. Being an electric vehicle owner, you might get some dedicated parking lots at malls and offices. It is important. We have to gain something if you feel that you lost something in the purchase price of the car. Another question is, how long do I expect to own the car? If you are going to use the car for a short span of time, then you should think about leasing of the car. The long-term use of the car would definitely help you out to save a lot of money on petrol. As the electric car ages, it demands replacement of battery, maintenance of brake, etc. Many websites show that the resale value of electric car is around 30 to 64% after 3 years of use. Did you guess that the 64% resale value is for Tesla Model S? I recommend you to do a calculation. How much would you save if you use the car for a few years and sell it? Take the decision to buy an electric car based on it. The next question you should ask yourself is, should I buy a used electric car or a brand new electric car? The used electric car market is also booming up. Do you have to buy a new EV or used EV? Electric cars are way more expensive than gasoline cars. Used electric cars are much cheaper compared to used gasoline cars. The reason is that electric cars depreciate rapidly. New cars are coming to the market with a lot of improvements and current model gets better every year. Buying a new car guarantees a full warranty, longest range and the best battery that does not require a replacement in another 7 to 8 years. Due to the aging of the battery, many new cars will have a shorter range. Consider all these factors while selecting an EV. Next, ask yourself, what do I know about EV maintenance? The overall maintenance required for an EV is less. There are very minimal moving parts in an electric vehicle. The wear and tear are less. There is no exhaust system in an electric vehicle. It saves you from a frequent maintenance of your car. There is a technology called regenerative braking that electrically brake the car and saves the energy that would have been lost as heat back to the battery. It increases the life of friction braking system in an electric car. Finally, all these factors together reduce the total maintenance cost of an electric car. If you are buying a brand new electric car, then you need not replace the battery for years. Be aware of the maintenance required for an electric car and the costs involved. The next question that you have to ask yourself is, how much does it cost for electricity? An electric vehicle uses electric motor for propulsion. The battery of electric car has to be charged. The electricity bill will shoot up if you continuously use electric vehicle. Instead of spending the money on gasoline, you have to spend the money on electricity. The electricity price from some companies varies based on the time of use. Be smart to know that and try to charge your electric vehicle at the best time if possible. So these are the basic questions that you should ask yourself before buying an electric vehicle. If you have more questions, comment below and let everyone knows. Like this video and subscribe to this channel. Here I have a video for you about one pedal driving of electric vehicles. Do watch it. Thanks for watching and see you in another video.